question then becomes is, why would we seek to do this? Why would anyone sign up to this? And the reason for this is then given, this way of lifestyle is then given in verses 24 and 25. Jesus says that for those who seek to save their life will lose it, but that those who lose their lives for his sake will find it and save it. He goes on to say, what does it profit them if they gain the whole world but lose or forfeit themselves? So the promise from Jesus is that those who do deny themselves, that those who pick up their cross, those who follow him, are the ones who will save their life, who will find their life. The paradox kind of the kingdom of God is that you only get to keep that which you give away. Jesus says that it's possible to gain the whole world but lose ourselves in the process. He's suggesting that there is something much deeper, much more profound going on than simply kind of the superficial things of the world, of possessions and honor and status. He's saying that this is about yourself. This is about your life. This is about saving and finding your very being. And it's found as you pick up the cross, as you follow him, as you deny yourself. It's the theme again that Luke loves of reversals, of things being turned upside down, or you could say the right way up. When the kingdom of God comes, it's scattered throughout his narrative, throughout his story. When the kingdom of God invades this age, this system, then it turns everything up on its head. In verse 26, he says that those who are ashamed of me and of my words, Jesus says, of them the Son of Man will be ashamed when he comes in his glory, the glory of the Father and of the holy angels. Jesus sets this whole teaching within the context of what is coming in the future. And these are difficult words from Jesus. These are sobering words from Jesus. He will one day call us to account for the choices that we make. And how we relate to Jesus in the present will reflect how he relates to us in the future. Will we be willing to walk that journey with him? Will we stand up and be counted and saying, yes, I am a disciple of Jesus. Yes, I am committed to this kingdom agenda. Will we stand unashamed with him and be able to kind of stand proudly and boldly when he returns? Or are we ones who will shrink back and be ashamed of him, ashamed of the values of the kingdom, ashamed not picking up our cross, not denying ourselves, not following after him, and then suffer that moment when Jesus returns and is ashamed of us? These are difficult words, but they are words that we need to hear. This is the perspective we need to keep in mind, because if we lose this kind of eternal future perspective, then things become distorted very quickly and very easily. But if we retain this perspective, and then we begin to see things a bit more clearly, and the judgments that we make may be a bit more enlightened. So there may be things in the present that we look at and we think that they are wise, they are righteous. But when Jesus comes and things get exposed and he calls people to account, maybe they will be seen as foolish. And the things in this age that look foolish and weak and shameful and dishonorable in the present, when Jesus returns in his glory, in the glory of the Father and the glory of the angels, maybe these things and these people will be seen to be honored and held up and esteemed in the kingdom of God.